Francis Sky here from First Comics News, and we are here for not just any ordinary day on the beach. We're here for a day on the beach with Captain America Brave New World, coming soon to Disney Plus May 28th, out right now and on home media. We're here on the beach to do some great activities like learn to hang glide, which you guys all did on the beach, right? Come on, who hasn't? We're also here to do some relaxing, take in the sun, have a little fun. Let's go do that, guys, courtesy, of course, of Captain America Brave New World. All right, guys, I'm here with a shield, a piece of Marvel history right here. This is the actual Captain America Brave New World shield from Sam Wilson that has been held in the movie. As you can see, if you want to see a little bit, you can see the differences between the Steve Rogers shield and the Sam Wilson shield. Of course, you can tell it's screen use. I can maybe get up here, see a little of the dents, a little bit of the painting. They're not able to redo any of the painting on it to make it look pretty, but that's Captain America's job is never pretty. So once again, this is a piece of history right here. This is Sam Wilson's actual screen use shield from Captain America Brave New World. Okay, I got it. I just had to do it, guys. I'm so sorry, but it's a big fanboy moment for me, guys. Glad you guys are here to take part in it. Once again, First Comics News, we're here on the beach with Captain America Brave New World, out now on home media and coming soon to Disney Plus on May 28th. Thank you, guys. We'll be doing, let's take a look at some more of the activities going on right now on the beach, but this has right now been the coolest thing so far today. Just one more time, guys. Sorry, one more time. All right, Francis Sky here from First Comics News. Of course, here celebrating the home release of Captain America Brave New World. I'm here with James Young, the fight and stunt coordinator for, I've done a few little things here and there, right?
Yeah, done a few things for Marvel here and there.
Can you name off a couple just so people are like, oh, that worked, okay.
Started on Winter Soldier, went to Guardians 1, Guardians 2, Civil War, Endgame, Infinity Wars, Black Widow, Brave New World.
Awesome, I'm glad you're getting independent media out there.
Small studios.
Yeah, small little thing. So when you're doing a lot of these stunts, you're like, here, we're learning how to hang glide. For a lot of us, it's our first thing of like that kind of, I guess, adrenaline rush or whatever you want to call it. Do you ever have to deal with actors, be like, try to encourage them, like, all right, you're going to do the stunt, but yeah, come on, let's do it. Yeah.
Every now and then, like we try and take as much of the fear out as possible. But there is always that little level of risk, but we manage it. But I think for the most part, a lot of these actors, when they get into character, they're ready for it. And we do a lot of good rehearsal and prep time. So, like, if you get someone like Danny Joaquin on the line, he don't want to come down. Yeah. So, no, you get those moments mainly just from fatigue. But no, they're all ready to go. They all love it. They all really embrace it.
Can you do it again?
Huh?
Can I do it again?
Oh yeah, that's Danny. Danny's don't let me down. Let's do another. No, Danny, we got to move on. No, Danny. Like that's Danny.
So, like you said, you're working on Guardians. You worked on Endgame and Civil War. So, Civil War, of course, different fighting style you see than with like Guardians of the Galaxy. Do you take that kind of approach too, or do you stay, or it's just another? Another.
Character breeds story. So we always try and build our action. We talk with the director and Marvel about what they would want to see. We do a lot of pre-visualization, a lot of tests of what they want to, look at, sequences and who's fighting who. And we just, it's like a good collaboration of what we want to see. And then, it really is character driven with how the director wants to shoot it. So I think with Marvel, there is some kind of over the years, there's been a similarity with the way we do things. It's the Marvel brand, but I think every movie has a slight difference. Like you've seen it now with Thunderbolts and Brave New World. Mm-hmm. There's always those slight differences, but they should be powered by character and story. So that's the visual element of it. Yeah.
And how much input is from studio and from you on like how a fight scene is going to go? Or
a lot. A lot of the times, the director and studio will talk, and we'll talk with the actors, get all the lowdown. Then they'll leave us to it to build the fight, and we'll come in multiple times and show Kevin and Julius and Anthony the fight, get notes, and we'll go back and we'll tweak those notes till we have a finished product. And then once that product is finished, time to train. So we get Anthony in and train, fighting 15 guys a day, over and over and over and over again, and lots of complaints, but always fun. They're fantastic. It's non-stop, and it's a wonderful, wonderful place to be.
Yeah, especially when you like tell somebody like that, you're gonna be Captain America. It's like my dream is coming. My childhood dream is coming true. Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, and Mackie was wonderful with it as well. He brings so much to that character. The biggest thing for us was making it different from what Chris did with Steve Rogers and what we did before. And I think we did it with Mackie being human. I think that's what I love about this Cap, is that there's a human element to him. He's dragging his injuries with him. He's dragging trauma with him. That's Captain America. He's like one of us.
Yeah.
To me, this Cap is like the salt of the earth Cap. He's one of us. And I think that's the one thing is very important.
So did you take what kind of style, like from Steve to Sam? Like what kind of fighting style would you go? Say like one had and the other had.
Yeah, it's kind of mixed. With Sam, with Steve, we used Cap's kind of origin of judo and karate as his film, like main base, with a bit of taekwondo. Those were kind of the three styles that powered him, and then we gave him that rhythm from like Chinese martial arts. So it's kind of a mixture of things. With Sam, it's more boxing, it's more kickboxing, it's more blunt force to the point where, Steve Rogers only has to hit a guy once for him to go down. Yeah. Sam's going to have to take one or two. So I think with Sam, it was the guts. It was always making sure he had guts. Take a hit, move on. Take a hit, move on. And I think that was the biggest difference, was showing Sam get beat a little more than, with Steve, who's just literally just a powerhouse until he meets another brick wall. So that was the cool thing with Sam, was that he's human. He carries these injuries, he carries this trauma, and we wanted to bring that into fights. So that's why the beginning fight in the hallway, he's tired. He's exhausted at the end of it. He's sweating. Like, you don't really see that usually. So I think that's what we tried to bring. But the base was, boxing, kind of a little bit of boxing for Sam, and a bit of like MMA, just general. Because if you're going to be Captain America, you want to learn everything. So we kept Steve in like the past a little bit with that, but then Sam, we started to introduce a little bit more modern concepts.
Yeah. And for you, was there any certain scene or movie or like style of director or style of fighting that made you say, I want to do this. I want to do that as a job, to be a fight stunt coordinator?
This was never an obvious choice for doing any job. I mean, this is insanity. I'm a kid from England. I grew up in a small village. So to me, doing this is insanity. But Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee. I had every Jackie box set. I ran them through. I watched them so many times. I'd break couches from jumping and flip. My mum would hate it. Yeah. That was where I came from. And that's really where it started. So I think a lot of the Asian influence is absolutely there. And then, like you look at today, you look at what Nolan and Villeneuve are doing and bringing these big epics to life. But I think Jackie's always going to be the one that powered all of us. I think it's the original GOAT, the original OG.
Oh yeah, and he literally put his body on the line for everybody to move forward.
He's the original stuntman. Like, you got Buster Keaton and all that doing it all. He kept on doing it. He didn't need a stuntman. So it's incredible to say that you grew up watching this guy and then you start working in the industry with it. It's unimaginable.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought Buster Keaton. Actually, I remember the other day I was at my other job. I brought that up, Harold Lloyd and Buster Keaton, and they're like, they're like, who? I'm like, oh my God, sit down for a second. We're going to talk about this clip. We're going to show you why he's hanging off this clock tower.
The wonderful thing about those clips is the practicality of a lot of them. They use forced perspective in shots for height. They use wonderful builds in the set to go through that's magic that I'd love to see back again. And the practical stuff. So performative. But to have an actor who could perform stunts like Buster and act as well, that's rare. Very rare.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll see it.
Yeah, they finally got that. How many years is that? 40 years to got Jackie Chan?
Yeah, 40 years to Jackie that was. And then Jackie came out of nowhere and brought the Hong Kong filming with him. And I think that's what spurred on a lot of these action movies today.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's changed the face of our fighting and our fighting styles in the movies. Also, of course, we had that 90s with John Woo and the gunplay.
I think it's just showing that action can be quick, fascinating, fun. And again, storytelling. That's the wonderful part about these movies with Jackie. Jackie rarely ever looks like he wins a fight. And that's what I think is the wonderful story with Jackie, of the I don't want to fight. So bringing these characteristics, it's wonderful. It makes for a story.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for taking this time.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Again, once again, Captain America: Brave New World, out now on home media, coming soon to Disney Plus on May 28th. So check it out, guys. Thank you again.
Thanks, man.
Dude, that was amazing.